Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases, going on the wishlist or not. This is the series where every Friday I come back and I chat about the new makeup releases, sneak peeks and announcements, and we chat about whether or not we want to buy them, or if we already did, or if we went anti-haul them, and if we agree to disagree, that's perfectly fine. Friends don't always agree, but I'm super excited to be jumping into this week because there are some things here that I just think are really nice releases. And if you haven't been here before, my name is Angie. Hello, I am a lover of fashion and makeup, especially colorful things. Super colorful today. Color just makes me so happy, and this makeup look is bringing me happiness. And if you want to see some more color on your timeline, maybe you just want to see some brands and looks and things that you might not see on every other channel, don't forget to subscribe because I upload 5 videos a week. Now, there are so many fun things in this video, but first things first, did film this look. This is May's member exclusive tutorial. I do have a membership on my channel. I don't mention it too much because I don't want to be like pushing it on you, but I do have a membership on my channel. It is down here next to my subscribe button. You can join my membership. I think it's $199 and you will be able to watch all my member exclusive tutorials. I put up one a month and I always let my members decide what you want to see next month. This month coming up, May, it is this green, pink, yellow duochrome moment, just sharing some thoughts on how to marry two colors together that don't necessarily blend that easy together. So if you're interested in seeing more tutorials, or if you just want to support the channel a bit extra, that button is down here. I will let you know in the community tab as soon as this look is live. I will try and edit it as fast as possible, but just so you know, this is coming. But I will link in a pinned comment the things that I used in case you're interested in seeing what's on my face, and I will also link and describe and put info about everything that I'm talking about in this episode in the description box. So don't forget to check down below if you have any questions. Now, let's scoochy. Let's scoot. Can I get my hair off? I know hair is beautiful, but listen. Is this okay? Am I okay? I think I'm okay. Am I falling out of frame? Might also be doing that. I think this is okay. Okay. Listen, let's dive into the news. Let's talk. In no particular order. Did I buy anything? Wow. Wait. I need a second. Did I buy anything? I don't think I bought anything, but I mean, what am I expecting? A cookie? I am planning to try and get one thing, and I am being sent one thing in PR that I would definitely have bought even if it wasn't sent to me. So I mean, I don't know if that counts. Let's start with something that I just saw now recently. This was, when I'm filming this was posted on the Vieve Muse, which is the makeup brand Vieve, made by Genevieve. This was posted to their Instagram, and it basically says, get on the list, Skin Dew is coming. And it says, get ready for glossy, glowing, radiant skin. Sign up for early access to be the first to get the Skin Dew. I think that this is probably like a glow illuminator. It looks super promising. I have tried a couple of things from the Vieve brand, and I thought that everything that I've tried have been really good quality except the highlighter. I think the highlighter is okay, but I think the highlighter is the only one where I don't really understand the price tag, because there are so many highlighters that I own that are a lesser price tag that I think have a higher quality. So that's the only one where I wasn't like 1,000,000% like convinced that was the thing. But I think that this sounds super interesting. I will let you know about it as soon as I have more info. Vieve is sold at Cult Beauty, so if you don't want to shop from the Vieve site, or if you are not living in the UK, she's from Scotland, right? So if you're not living in the UK, it could be a lot easier to order from Cult Beauty. That's where I have ordered my Vieve thing, so I will link that down below in case you're interested. So many people are so into this release, and I feel like I'm the odd man out because I am not that excited about the Pat McGrath Divine Blush Collection. Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say that? I feel like blushes has been all the rage. This last 6 months has been blushes, and I feel like this is beautiful, yes. But I've already picked up so many blushes I love, and it's like, yeah, Pat McGrath, that's fun, but it's a bit too late. It's a bit too late. I will say that orange one looks really beautiful, but I don't think I need this, and it is beautiful, but I've thought about this a lot. I am pretty loyal to the brands that I love, and I tend to buy releases from brands that I love even when I'm not super interested. Like even when I'm like, because I realized I'm pretty brand loyal. I love trying out new brands, but if I'm gonna try out a new brand, it needs to be something spectacular. And maybe this is, but for some reason I'm just not that interested. There's also some other products in this collection, because there are the blushes in 9 different shades. Then there are the Venus in Fleur Luxe Quad. It is an eyeshadow quad. It is another highlighter. I've heard some mixed reviews on those. Some people really love them and some people think, not really worth the price tag. New matte trans lipstick in Dream Lover, and 2 new shades of the Lip Fetish lip shines. That's nice. A gloss and a lip pencil. So she's just expanding her like permanent line with new colors. I love when brands do that. I love when brands continue to grow their permanent line with new shades, or even when they come out with limited shades of a formula that's in their permanent. I love that. I am all for that. I like that. So I don't think that this is a bad release for her. I think this release is going to do super well. I'm just personally not that excited, and I've picked up so many blushes lately. The last thing I need is another blush to review. So for me, that's gonna be a pass, but I think a lot of people are interested in this release. You're gonna have to let me know if you were one of them. I will link down below where you'll be able to get Pat McGrath, and also if you're in Europe, you can buy Pat McGrath at Net-a-Porter. I will link that down below. And if you're in Sweden, just know that Pat McGrath is coming to Sephora Sweden really soon. I'm guessing Sephora Scandinavia, because I have seen people getting PR of Pat McGrath in the Scandinavian countries. Not this bitch, but I have seen people getting PR. So that usually means that it's coming soon to Sephora Scandinavia. So keep your eyes open, because that is exactly what happened when Tarte was coming to Sephora Scandinavia. So if you're interested, keep your eyes open. This is something that I might be interested in depending on the shade range that comes to Europe. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. I have been all about the skin dews. I did buy I told you this, I bought the Nabla Skin Dew Skin Tint. I don't know what it's called. And I bought express shipping, and it's been over a week and I still haven't gotten it. So it's safe to say that I won't be buying express shipping from Beauty Bay anymore, because apparently that doesn't mean anything at all. I don't mind paying for express shipping when I get the items early. If I'm not getting the items early, I just won't buy express shipping from that company again. So Beauty Bay, express shipping, that's a no for me, bro. But I don't mind trying another tinted moisturizer depending on, because here's the thing. Sometimes brands like Maybelline, L'Oreal, Wet n Wild, they have an immense shade range, but when it comes to Sweden, it shrinks. I remember when the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation came to Sweden, you can see it in store, and in store they had 4 shades of the foundation. Me being the darkest shade. Me being the darkest shade of the 4 that they offered. And that is something that I try to not support. I try to not support that because I want brands to do better. So depending on the shade range that comes to my country, I could be trying this one out. It is available now, and I will link it down below. It's only $7.98, and in US it's in 14 shades, which I think is a great shade range for a drugstore brand coming out with a skin tint. So I like the Fit Me line, so this is something that I am intrigued by, depending on the shade range that comes to my country. Oh, this is something that I also think a lot of people are super excited about, because Charlotte Tilbury is one of those brands that like when I talked about like brand loyalty, when they love Charlotte Tilbury, they love Charlotte Tilbury. I've been trying out some things from her lately. Charlotte Tilbury was actually one of the brands that I wanted to try more of in 2021, and I have tried some things and I have enjoyed them. I really have. Now that I think of it, I'm like, maybe I should just bring them out forefront so I can use them a bit more. But I've had a couple of cheek products that I've been wanting to review, so I think that's why I haven't been reaching for them. But I used her lip line just a couple of days ago. I like the brand. But this kind of thing is not for me. This is the Look of Love collection. It is like a mauvey, beigey thing. This is basically, this is her whole shtick. Mauvey, rosy nudes. That's Charlotte Tilbury. Pillow talk and everything that's almost pillow talk, like this is what she does. This is the instant look in a palette, which is basically like one look, like you can do it all with one palette, which is the absolute opposite of how I like to do my makeup. As you can see, I am not that easy breezy out the door, effortless kind of a... I don't do that. I either do homeless or drag queen. Like, I either do nothing and like just a bun, or I go all in. I very rarely just do a little. Even though I would love to be that person, I don't think I will be, at least not right now. But this is the Instant Look in a palette, and it's 2 different shades. One that seems a bit darker and one that seems a bit lighter, even though I will say they both seem pretty light. Not gonna lie. Then there is one of the Kissing lipsticks and one of the Matte Revolution lipsticks. I think the difference is that the Matte Revolution, of course, is matte, and the Kissing one, I'm guessing, is a satin or a glossy one. All in the same pinky nudie family. These are probably beautiful and these are probably good quality. It is just not something that I see myself picking up because this is not how I do my makeup. But they are available and I will link them down below in case you are interested, because I know a lot of people love Charlotte Tilbury and love everything that she does. This is something that we have talked about before. Give Me Glow, their pastel palette is coming out, finally. It is coming out the day that this video is going live. This video is going live on Friday, and so is this palette. I will link down below. It's launching at 12 p.m. CST. I have no idea what that is in my time, but if you're interested, this is launching on Friday, the day that this is going live. I don't know if it's gonna sell out or not. It's $54, which is a lot of money, and I like pastels a lot. But for me, I never do an all pastel look, but I quite often bring in pastels in the look if I'm not... Because here's the thing, if I'm reviewing a specific palette, I try to only use that palette and see like how versatile it is and see how I like the quality. I usually don't mix and match. But as soon as I have reviewed the palette already, or if I'm just doing my makeup and I don't have something specific that I'm reviewing, I always mix and match my things. Like today I'm wearing so many different single shadows and a palette, 2 palettes and a bunch of single shadows. And then I love bringing in a pastel palette. I love, like for instance, one of the shades I'm wearing today is from my Club Nebula palette. The Club Nebula palette together with a pastel palette is a match made in heaven. I love that combo. It has been so much fun for me to do. Like the Lost in Los Angeles and the Club Nebula, if you own both of those or any kind of pastel palette and the Club Nebula, they are so beautiful together. Don't forget to mix and match. So for me, I don't think I could see myself buying this expensive of a pastel palette because I never use them like on their own. I also hate big pans. I hate big pans. It's not something for me. But Give Me Glow is one of those brands that I really, really want to try. I think they are on my list of brands I want to try in 2021. Did I mention that? I should really go back and see what brands I mentioned. What brands did I mention? I can't remember. I know it was Charlotte Tilbury and I know it was NARS. I still have not bought anything NARS. Okay, keeping my eyes open for NARS, but I'm pretty sure it was Give Me Glow as well, but I will link it down below. Maybe you're interested, maybe you're not. Oh, Jaclyn Cosmetics. Okay. Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. I think it's Jaclyn Cosmetics now, but her Instagram account is still Jaclyn. Listen, I don't know. I don't blame... Listen. I've gone through a divorce. I understand how hard it can be sometimes when your ex's like name is tied into so many things that you are doing, so you don't want to lose the name because that's how people know you, but you also don't want to keep the name because you're not married to the dude anymore. So I totally understand how that can be so difficult. I don't envy her. I mean, yeah, that is not easy. I know that. This is the new Prep and Set collection. This is launching on, oh my god, I hate how the US does dates. Is this the 6th of May? Yeah, because it cannot be the 5th of June. We do date, month, year, and US does month, day, year. We just do it differently. So this is launching next week then. It says prep, bake, and brighten and set your way to a flawless complexion with Jaclyn's must-have under eye and silky smooth face powders. I think that this is a really cool launch and a really good expansion for the brand. And let me tell you one thing. When Jaclyn said there is a lot of things coming, she was not kidding around. Like, she really has a full stand now at Ulta. Like, she has almost a full range. Like, she has been at Ulta for what, like 2 seconds, and her range is already 3 times as big as the one size range at Sephora. So I will say I'm pretty impressed with that, if not gonna lie at all. I wonder what her next step is gonna be. what do you think her next step is going to be? She has been trying a million mascaras on her channel, so I'm guessing mascaras. This is me guessing. I'm guessing mascaras, eye pencils, eyeliners. I'm guessing those things are coming because those are easier to do than foundations and concealers, for example. So that is just me taking a stab in the dark and just guessing a little bit. I also would not be surprised if she came out with eyeshadows and like eye primers and stuff, but I don't know if that's gonna be the next thing. I'm guessing, and this again is just me taking a stab in the dark, based on how contracts with collabs usually look like, and her collab with Morphe probably says that she cannot come out with eyeshadows with another brand, not even her own, I guess. So I'm guessing as long as that contract is running, or at least the way it is right now, I'm guessing she won't be able to come up with eyeshadows with her brand. This is me guessing, this is me speculating, but that is what I think. And yeah, let me know what you think. I personally think that some of these things look really nice. Under eye primer, that sounds fun. That could be something, if it's good, I think people are gonna love it. Bake and Brighten under eye powder. I mean, Bake is so 2017, but I don't know. Bake and Brighten the delicate under eye area. Five shades is good, I guess. Brightening setting palette. Brighten and set your complexion with 4 shades infused with smoothing banana flower powder, silky soft pressed powders. Okay, so 4 different shades in a palette. I actually don't hate that. 4 different powders for different... I don't hate that idea. I will say though that one of these powders straight up looks like Cheeto dust. So I don't know how that looks in real life, because here it looks very orange. I will also say though that even though I used to work as a makeup artist, I didn't do that many makeup looks on models with a deeper or a darker skin tone. So I will say that my knowledge around that is a little bit iffy. So you're gonna have to let me know what you think about that. And then there's translucent setting powder. All of these prices seems to be around the same price range as she had with her other products, which is like mid to high end. And yeah, it's the same kind of packaging that she has before, the square ones with the big J. I don't see myself picking this up because I do not need stuff like this. I just actually bought 2 powders myself last month. I will talk about that in... When am I having my monthly haul? I mean, next week is the first week of May. So I'm guessing next week? Yeah, I guess I'll have my monthly haul next week, and you can see which powders I ended up picking up. One of them already used on my channel, but I am definitely not in the market for new powders. Even though I will say, the under eye primer, I can definitely see myself picking up in the future if I make another order, because that is something that I would be interested in trying. Ofra Cosmetics released a new highlighter for Earth Day, and this is the... What is it called? Is it called Earth Day? Mother Earth highlighter. This is one of those duochrome highlighters. There's the green to a pink shift. Well, it would have fit with this eye look so well today. This hasn't come to Sweden yet, at least not from what I've seen. I am toying with the idea of picking up the Milk and Cookies highlighter because I've heard some people really liking it. And I've heard that Amy Loves Makeup, really loves the light side. And she is paler than me. And Karen Harris, that is of a tan skin tone, really likes the darker side. So I'm thinking, for me, that I'm pretty much in between those 2 gals. I think that I might be the perfect candidate for mixing those 2 shades together. So I'm toying with the idea of getting that one. I've seen it in store in Sweden, so if I am to pick up an Ofra highlighter, I think it's gonna be that one because it looks... And yeah, I might pick up that one, but I don't think I'll get this one. But maybe you're interested, I will link it down below. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy a fun highlighter. I have a pink highlighter on today. I do enjoy a fun highlighter. I would definitely have used this highlighter today if I had it. So I don't stray away from highlighters like this. I actually think they're pretty fun. Like the Prophecy highlighter from Kaleidos is one of my favorite highlighters, and that is a green to pink to gold. It is so pretty, or like a green to peach to gold, because it's not like pink. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, stunning. So I kind of like highlighters like this, and I wouldn't be mad to see more in the future. I just don't think I'll pick up this one, but never say never. I might like have a frenzy sometime pick this up because I feel like this is something that I could enjoy. I have a little sneak peek movie here from Sigma. It's just a sneak peek. If I have any more information than this video, I will put that up here so you can see. But right now, this is what I see. It seems to be a new collection. It seems to be gold themed with sparkles, and it says golden hour is fast approaching, just like our next launch. I think that this is going to be, this is me, I think this is going to be a gold neutral eyeshadow palette and a highlighter palette. This is what I think it's going to be, and a brush set. From what I see here, you're gonna have to correct me if you think something different. I did get a mail from Sigma saying that they were sending me a package and that it's reaching me next week on Wednesday. Let me know, are you interested in seeing this? I do have the blush palette from Sigma, and you wanted me to use it. I have it here somewhere. Somewhere here I have it. I will show that in the video, because I was thinking of doing a video with the Nabla Skin Tint, the Linda Hallberg palette, and the blush palette from Sigma, and I have new lashes, and I have the new Gucci lipsticks. I thought it would be a great video. And then the Nabla Skin Tint never arrived. So I will film that video, trying those new things on and just letting you know. It's just gonna be a little later than I had in mind when I paid for express shipping. But let me know if you're interested in seeing this collection as well, because I'm pretty sure that this is what's heading my way since it's coming to me next week. Give me your thoughts down below. This has been revealed. This is another Disney collection, and yet again it is with Makeup Revolution, and this is the Little Mermaid. They did have this kind of a series, was it last year? I feel like it was last year. I feel like it was longer ago than 2021, so I'm guessing last year. I think they had Tiana, Belle, and Cinderella, right? Is this true? I think they had those three princesses, and it was the same kind of a thing. One of those big palettes that you open up with a face palette on one side, lots of eyeshadows on the other side. There was a single highlighter, and I think this one has a lip gloss. I don't remember if the other ones had that. I love the color scheme of this palette more than I like any of the other ones. This is fun and bright, and some really fun mixtures of colors like blues, yellows, corals, mints. I like it, but I don't like that there is a big bulky face palette attached to it. I wish that these were separate, because I like Disney as much as the next person. I like Disney, I like Ariel. The Little Mermaid is one of my favorite movies, honestly, but I don't like when it's big and bulky, and I'm not the biggest fan of Makeup Revolution's quality. There are very few things from them that I've tried where I've been like, oh yeah, this is gonna be one of my favorites. Most of it is meh, some of it is trash. I can't even remember at the top of my head now something that I was like, wow, this is so good. And if it's not even that memorable, like, what's the point? So for me, this is a pass, but I am sure that there are some Ariel lovers out there that are gonna be so excited by this, and if you're that person, link in the description box. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be interested in this as well, and I think that this is so cute. This is the new Musee Beauty, I guess this is their spring collection, or was the other one the Jardin? Was that the spring collection and this is the summer? I'm not sure, but this is the Rococo. Would you say it Rococo in English? In Sweden you would just say Rococo. I find it so interesting, the difference between how you say vowels in English and in Swedish, because in English the vowels are so long. A, O, like they're so long, and in Swedish it's just A, O, like they're so short, and that of course makes a big difference in the language. But I think I would say it Rococo. Let me know if I'm incorrect or not, but they're releasing a new collection, and I think that this is a cute collection. It reminds me of something, but I can't remember really what. But it has a deep teal and a deep brown and a couple of like more mid-tone brights, more muted colors, and a bunch of neutrals. I would say it's a half colorful, half neutral palette. There are some other things in this collection as well. There are some blush duos. I'm pretty sure these are cream, and then there are some matte liquid eyeshadows. I'm not the biggest fan of matte liquid eyeshadows. I prefer powder myself, but I know other people find it really easy to just put on liquid shadow, buff in the crease, and you're like ready to go. Again, I'm not that bitch. I don't really do my makeup like that, but I like the colors that they chose. It is a green, an aubergine, and a neutral brown. I think that's cool. The cream blushes look beautiful, and the packaging is stunning. It's not something that I'm gonna pick up because right now I'm trying to review less things. I want to dig into a lot of the things that I already have. Plus, I made that order from Colourpop last week. And should we talk about that? The one that I'm getting in PR that I'm definitely making at least one dedicated video on. And that is the new collection from Kaleidos. I don't think anyone's surprised that Kaleidos is one of my Kaleidos is one of my favorites, if not my favorite brand, and they're coming out with the Flower Punk collection. I feel like I've known about this collection for quite some time, and I'm so excited about the fact that it's here. I don't have it yet, but it is being sent to me, and as soon as I get it, I will make a full video showing you, swatching it, like testing it out. And this collection is, I think you can buy the full drawer, like it's a drawer set, and there are different things in this collection. It is the new lip glaze, and I think that I might have tried them. I'm not 100% sure. I will let you know more in the video what I mean when I say that. But there are 2 different quads. You get 4 different colors, and in beautiful packaging. Then there is a palette. It is a half grungy green, half like minty mauve. I don't know if I've ever seen that color combo because it is a bit unexpected. And I mean, Kaleidos is known for making unexpected color choices, and I am all about trying this palette out, all about trying to be able to use as much as possible in one look because I think it looks really pretty. I know some people said that this looks like melt, but Kaleidos has done, this is the 4th different eyeshadow palette packaging that they have had. They had a rectangular one with round pans, and then they've had the rectangular one like this one. They've made 2 palettes like this that open up, that have the like the square pans, and then they have the 6-pan palettes, the one with the round pans that are like a long rectangular, and now they're doing this one with more rectangular pans as well. And it's not one of those that you open up, instead you swipe it like like it's magnetic. So I understand where people are coming from, but like Melt didn't invent rectangular pans. I see where people are coming from, but it's rectangular pans. It's the same thing when people were saying that, what brand did they say? There was a brand that did the 9-pan and the square pans, and people were like saying that it was a copy of the Huda Beauty ones, even though it was a different color scheme. And that's just weird. Like, Huda Beauty didn't invent 9-pan palettes. So, but that's just a personal opinion, and I will say maybe I am a bit biased because I love Kaleidos so much. We'll have to look into it once I get the palette and see how similar they are. This, like the half of the palette, does remind me a little bit of the 420 palette. I'm super excited that Kaleidos is making it in their formula because the 420, I hated that quality. This collection also has a lip mask, a blue agave lip mask, and it seems to have like a coloring book. And I'm like, I hope I get that in PR. I could be all about a coloring book. Listen, I'm like a year deep into this panini. I need a coloring book. I'm all about that. And I saw that, I was like, am I getting that? Do I need to go and buy colored pencils? Because I can go and buy colored pencils right now. I was ridiculously excited about the fact that I might get a coloring book. Don't come for me. I'm excited. There's a new Morphe palette in town. It is another one of those 35 palettes. It is the 35D Desert Bouquet. Here's the thing. Morphe knows how to combine interesting colors together. The problem is that they need to edit themselves. Why is it 35 shades? This would have been a beautiful 12-pan palette. Like, this could have been so great 12 shades. 3 greens, 3 yellows, 3 browns, and 3 purples. What's wrong with that idea? That would have been so beautiful. Why is there 72 browns and then 3 similar purples? But on the other hand, these palettes are bestsellers at Ulta. People love these palettes, and I think a lot of people that are not like so overwhelmed with makeup, that like maybe some of us that are watching this video right now, or me that's owning so much eyeshadows, I tend to not reach for my big palettes because I feel like, I don't know, there's something about them that's just, I'm not as inspired by them. But if you only own 3 palettes and you just want to buy that one palette for spring, this is a good bang for your buck. I personally don't really love the Morphe formula, but I understand the appeal. So I totally understand the appeal. It's just not for me. It's only $26. Listen, I get it. I really do get it. But for me, it's too many shades, and I just feel it's too many similar shades, and I would rather pay $26 for a 12-pan palette with great quality. That's just my That's just my humble opinion. Oh, we need to talk about Colourpop. Colourpop is releasing Sweet Cheeks. I really like this. I don't like face palettes for myself, so I don't think I'll pick any of this up for me because I don't know if I'm gonna use it. Again, never say never. Never say never. These are cheek palettes in 5 different shades. It goes from really light to really dark. You're gonna have to let me know if you think it's enough. But if we've learned anything from Colourpop, it is that if something is a hit, they will come out with more colors. And I like the highlighter is a Super Shock highlighter. And that's the thing that makes me go, maybe. Because I like these. I've seen some people have some videos on them. They're in my watch later list. These are already available when you're watching this. I will link them down below. I actually think that this is a really good launch from Colourpop. I think that people would be interested in affordable chic quads. It's just that that's not something that I'm like looking for. Oh, I have some things to talk about that I have here as well. Oh my god, I almost forgot to talk about them, even though I have them here in front of me. And this is from OPV Beauty. Maybe I can just be in the middle while I'm talking about these. These are from OPV Beauty, and these are their new glitter liners. They've had this from before, and now they're releasing more colors. Maybe I can just open one of their, oh, they're taped. When I did like a little reorganization of my makeup collection. This is one of them. This is in number 606. Look at how beautiful that is. That is stunning. I did a little reorganization of my makeup collection. I didn't film it. I actually got rid of a lot of like colored liquid liners, glitter liners, like liquid shadows, but I saved all the ones I had from OPV from before because I think they're great. They're like a little like liner like this, and you can do really detailed work like liners or like cut crease liners. I actually use mine quite a lot, and now they're coming up with more shades. I'll actually scooch to the side and I'll just make sure to have an Instagram picture of all of these before I like put this video live so you can see what they look like. I will put info about these down below because I did get these today. I got these today. DHL came and knocked on my door. There's a couple of different shades. Like this one seems like a bluey one. If these are as good as the ones that they had before, I am super excited to see this release. I will give some info down below because I don't really know anything about this release other than they knocked on my door and they handed these over. I do have a code with OPV Beauty. I will link all of it down below because I really like the glitter liner that they had before, and I'm super excited to see them come out with more shades. And these seems to be more like finely I'm a big fan and I'm super excited. They also have some really nice like loose pigments, like loose neon pigments and loose duochrome pigments. Those are also really nice. So yay, I'm so excited for a European indie brand to have an exciting launch, and I will put the info in the description box. Anastasia is, here's the thing. Colourpop is releasing 5 different. Anastasia is releasing 3. Do you remember last week when I said that I think that 3 is the absolute bare minimum for a brand to release when it comes to different options for cheap products? And I was basically talking about more smaller brands at that point, indie brands. I feel like if you are one of the biggest makeup brands in the world, which Anastasia Beverly Hills is, 3 options is... Apparently I'm lost for words. 3 options? 3. For a brand like Anastasia Beverly Hills, it is a bit shocking to me. It is a little bit shocking. They look a lot like the Threos from Urban Decay. Here's the thing. I've heard that those Threos from Urban Decay was a hit. People loved them, people bought them, because they're easy to use. But here's the argument. A lot of people will say, but there's always new people coming into the beauty community. There's always people buying makeup for the first time, and I get that. But we can't say that about 20 releases each week. Like, how many of those people are there around? How many of those people are going into Sephora looking at this being like, yeah, that's the one? Like, maybe it's great quality. None of these are for me. Because it's a pink blush and I don't wear pink blush that often. So it's only 3 options. I am confused. I feel like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I just feel like this is dated. It's so dated. It feels so 2016. And I'm like, remember when Anastasia was like leading the way? What are they doing now? I'm just confused. I'm just confused. That's what it is. Oh, let's talk about the new collaboration between MAC and Cruella de Vil. I did share this on my Twitter. I got over 1,000 likes, which is weird for me because I'm not that popular on Twitter, but apparently I can be funny at times. But listen, Mac, are you okay? What is going on? Why does this collection look like you had a stroke? What? This is so bad on a level that's not even like, yeah, that's a bit boring or that's a bit redundant. This is like bad. It is lots of dead space, horrible packaging design, and these colors. Where are we going with these? Where are we going with these colors? 2012? Like I don't understand what happened. Cause here's the thing, Disney has done collaboration with so many brands that at this point, even the people at Disney should be able to recognize a good collab from a bad collab. Like, I love the collabs that Makeup Revolution has done with Disney more than this, and I'm not a Makeup Revolution fan, but at least those make a little bit of sense. This makes zero sense. What is this palette? Why does it exist? I feel like someone at like the design department at MAC has been accidentally locked in the cellar and this is their cry for help. I don't understand. This hasn't been, I'm guessing this hasn't been announced in US yet, but this is available at Swedish Kicks. You can buy this in Sweden if you for some reason have a lot of money and you just want to, listen, just burn the money. Just burn the money. But this is available to purchase in Sweden. This isn't me leaking anything. You can buy this at Kicks Sweden. This is available. I'm not leaking anything. It was up on the site. Just letting people know in case someone is like, why are you I'm not announcing anything. Listen, I'm not making excuses. I just want to know why this exists. Okay, let's talk about the last thing. The thing that I really want to buy. My memory card is getting full, but I really want to talk about the Menagerie Cosmetics and the Nets Makeup Corner collab. I want to buy this so bad, but they said that they only have 400 copies available in the first launch, and I'm not on the Menagerie PR list. I don't get anything from them in PR. 400? I know that we're not allowed usually to talk about numbers, and I'm actually really thankful that she was able to say that it's only 400, because to give some perspective, 400 is incredibly few. Incredibly few. So if you wanted to buy this collection and you were not able, don't feel bad. This is very few, and especially for being a collab, I'm surprised that it's this few. I do want to buy this palette. I love Annette. I've met Annette. I think she is a sweetheart. She's from Norway. I'm from Sweden. What's not to love? She loves color and I love color and I love Annette. So I want to purchase this and I want to support her. I probably will not be able to buy it in the first launch because it's probably going to sell out. I'm going to try my best, but probably not. I will link down below where you'll be able to get it, but they did say that they were going to restock, so I'm probably going to have to buy it in restock. I will link Annette's reveal video down below if you want to see more of it. I think it looks really fun. It looks like a fun carnival. I do see some resemblances with the Natasha Denona Circle Loco, which I think is so fun because she said that she designed this palette 2 years ago because they did have to postpone it a year for COVID. And I think it's so fun that she said that because that means that her and Natasha Denona had the same idea-ish at approximately the same time. This is more green though. So I'm super excited to be digging into this. I just don't know when. I will get it at some point, but unfortunately I don't see myself getting it the first turn, so I don't know if I'll be able to have a video up or not, but we'll see what happens. My memory card is getting full. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow for a new video. Bye!